Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm using Sawyer's Path, Jamie Sawyer's deck. If you like it, it's available on Etsy. And it's easy to shuffle, so I'm going to go ahead and make some noise here. Hopefully that doesn't, whoops, bother you too much. Yeah, they're a little too slippery to do that. Okay. And then to allow for reversals, I'm going to do this. If I can get them about the way I want. Okay. And this reading's for Sunday, June 6th, but of course it'll be posted by midnight on Saturday, the 5th. So if you're interested, please join me. I'm always on Sundays with Debbie over at Freebird Spirit Tarot, and we do personal questions for our viewers. But you have to get in early because we usually can only do about 10 or 12. We're trying to go faster, but and get in more people. But meanwhile, there's a lot of questions that come through in group consciousness. And, you know, like a person can ask a question, but then it's pretty much the same answer for someone else, and they go, oh, yeah, that's me. And then other times, there's a lot of readers that watch the channel, so they'll answer questions. They'll do card readings in the chat, you know, so you can sometimes get your question answered that way. But anyway, please come. It's 10. Starts at 10:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, because Debbie's in Colorado, and then it's 12:11 noon would be Central Standard Time, and then 1:11 p.m. would be Eastern Time. Okay, so Sunday, June 6th. What is it that we need to know? What would help evolve our souls and bring out our pure spirits? So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, I should say. This card's all about knowing that you have lots and lots of options. Lots of options. And, you know, what's the best option for you at any given time is, you know, that's sometimes the challenge. Like, which way do I go? And it's one of those challenging things. You just have to go inside with use your sensitivity and ask for the right direction. The Page of Cups is all about creativity, and you can see the artistry, you know, the brushes up here, and but they're also often, you know, empathic beings, where we all have a psychic, empathic, intuitive place within. And this card really honors those first stages, and it matures more over, you know, through the Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups, especially the Queen of Cups and King of Cups. But this is like the first. It can sometimes be like the beginning of a creative project and period. And you know, I love to read directionally, and this younger person is looking at all of the options. So you have to decide on what you want. You know, are you needing to earn more money, and so it's that type of a project? Are you working on building a house? Is it more about your connection with nature? But this card is often about being seen. It's like the wreath. The snake can be about transformation, but it can also be about you know, things that get you into trouble. This one is like the veil on the traditional Seven of Cups. It's a white veil. And that has to do, I think, with getting underneath the veil and getting into your pure spirit. The dragon can be about power. And this is usually, see, she's done the artwork a little bit differently here. Let me grab, let's see. I can keep from knocking over all my other stuff. Oh, let's see, cups are in here. In the traditional Rider-Waite, the person, she's got the person here. The person's in, in the background, and we have the dark color here to show that we don't have the light yet on knowing what it is that we want. So it's a card of making decisions. Yeah, there's no person there. I guess this person is this character here. So it looks to me with Jamie's artwork, she's trying to bring in all the elements, but the decision here is are we going towards a person? Are we going towards our power? And how do we use our power? I mean, I always feel like all of life is a power management issue. And we want to make the right decisions, but we do have to go towards whatever it is that we're needing to create or wanting to create. So I think it's about balancing out all those creative forces within. Because this card is definitely about finding your new sense of purpose from within, sensing in to your sense of purpose before you make the decision, and actually making the decision, though, knowing you have all the opportunities, you have lots and lots of options. It's sometimes, because we're in the realm of cups here, there could be like an emotional test. And that's possibly what's going on here, because with the Six of Pentacles reversed, let's look at the image straight up. Notice how it's all about balance. This is all about reciprocity. Are we giving to get? Or are we trying to manipulate someone else's emotions by giving to get? Well, that's not going to get you anywhere. You won't be in an honest type of a relationship if you do things like that. If someone's doing it to you, and the question is, well, remember, I have lots of options. If your sensitivity is telling you that someone is giving to get something from you, remember you have lots of options and you don't have to go down that route. Because, in the truest sense of the Six of Pentacles, it's all about giving and receiving are one. In the deepest spiritual sense, or spiritual meaning. That's the way I read it anyway. It's that giving and receiving are one. But we're in the realm of Pentacles, so that's all about resources of any physical type. So, we have to be careful when it comes through reversed. Because if we go towards everything that we want all at once, we might wind up in debt. And we might be in those types of relationships where there's strings attached. This could even be a sensitive scam artist that is looking for all these different ways to get in. So, this is an interesting combination if that's the case. It can sometimes be with the Six of Pentacles reversed, and outside of these cards just focusing in on the Six of Pentacles, when it's reversed, it can be someone, abusing their power. But because we do have the Page of Cups here, I actually feel like it's more about... it could be an invitation, but the option or the message is it could be an invitation and a message, and the message would be to remember you have lots and lots of options. So if anything feels risky, or you feel like you could get you into debt, you have to be careful. It won't be the right way to go. So that's all I see with these cards. Let me use which deck should I use? Let's try this one. I haven't used this one in a while. This Quantum Oracle by Sandra, I'm not sure which way to pronounce it. Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's get a little more clarity on what is it really. But then again, that's how that's the challenge with these general readings when I don't have one person I'm focusing in on. I'm trying to cover all my bases here, but true love, yes, okay. So now it is more about the love relationship. Fragmented energy, yeah. And behind a mask, of course. So it is exactly what I was saying before. To focus in on the most important message is that it can be about a new creative project for some of you, but in that sense, with that Six of Pentacles reversed, the message there is just don't do anything that'll get you into debt, because it's might not be the right thing to do at the time. And then also, being aware of scam artists and things like that. But this brings in more that element of that invitation or the option of a new love interest. And the message here is that they're operating, they're masky. You're not going to see what you see is not what you get. And their consciousness and energy is fragmented. And of course, that's what's behind the mask. But if you're looking for true love, you have to find that within. I love the imagery here. We do have the mirror image. You have to fall in love with yourself first before it can come to you on the outside. Otherwise, you get the fragments of people masking their love now, or masking what real love is. They don't have it yet. But then again, this could be that the message may be that to find true love, of course, you have to go within, and you might have to deal with all the little fragments of energy and consciousness where you might put on a mask because you don't completely have yourself yet. Because when you fully have yourself, you will love yourself. That's what it's all about. When you completely come home to yourself, you will love yourself. And then you'll have the strong, healthy boundaries. And you won't put up with any type of maskiness and fragmented, just baloney coming at you. You just won't. Because you love yourself. And when you've done that deep work to get inside of loving yourself, your intuition is really strong, and you can feel when people are being masky. You can feel when they're not trustworthy. So I would say doing all the deep inner work that it takes to come home to yourself is so worth it. It's so worth it on so many levels, because if anything doesn't feel right, you'll know that it's not the right direction to go. And you can slow down and bring back all the little pieces of fragmented consciousness or unconsciousness that's been out there, fragmented energy that's been out there, and bring your intention to take the mask off and say no if need be, or go away if need be, or whatever it is you need to do to protect yourself. Because nobody wants to be in a relationship where people aren't being real with each other. I would rather somebody have their lower self come at me and say, whatever they want. At least I know where they're coming from, So that's another spin on that Six of Cups reversed, not Six of Cups, well, here, do I still have it? Yeah. The Six of Pentacles reversed. This card. When it comes through reversed, this is fragmented consciousness, actually. Because there's the mask where they're giving to get. So that brings home that message further. You know, it's kind of like in the old days when neighbors would come over with, you just moved in or you're moving in, you're trying to unpack, and neighbors come over with cookies or whatever, and they really just want to spy on you and see your house. I mean, and cookies come with it. Well, okay, whatever, but it's, yeah. I don't know. Myself, anytime I've moved, I've always just wanted to, can I just get moved in? Do we need entertaining here? Come over later, please. But, you know, when the door's open and everybody's moving in and out, it's like, oh my goodness. And you're paying movers by the hour, and it's, you know, yeah. Let's talk to the neighbors now. Not for me, but, you know, I've had it happen. And so, anyway, I'm going to stop. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and I look forward to more time together soon. Okay, bye.